It's insane. Thank you all so much, truly. Like, I don't know, guys. Thank you is all I can say. But if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Also, consider checking out the membership. I got a membership-only video coming up soon. So if you want to see that, make sure you join the membership. Yeah, this took a while. I had so many comments and questions sent in for the Q&A, so I had to trim it down, keep them kind of general and like the most frequently asked questions. So I got 2 pages worth. It's about 54 questions, and I don't know why, but when I printed it, look at how small the print is. I don't know why it's like that, but we'll just get right into it. The first question I have is, what is your favorite type of potato? And I'm gonna be honest, I did not research this, so just the normal potato that you get at like a supermarket. I like the really small ones because they're like 1-bite potatoes. But it's called russet potatoes. I don't know, maybe those sound right. But yeah, I guess russet potatoes, if that's a thing, I don't know. But just the normal potatoes. Number 2 is, what have you always wanted to try but haven't tried yet? I've always been really scared of heights, and I've kind of wanted to try like skydiving or like paragliding, because that's like the ultimate test of fear of heights. And Maddie and I have agreed, my girlfriend Maddie and I, if you don't know Maddie, we've agreed to go on her 30th birthday. So maybe I'll skydive in the future. Number 3 is, how do I overcome creative blocks? I haven't really had it like a crazy creative block like so far on the channel, but I guess the way that I usually overcome any type of block is I just take some time to think, or I'll give it like a couple days, come back to it, just like really give myself time. I'm in no rush to create content for you guys. As much as I try and keep a good schedule, I haven't posted in a while, but as much as I try and keep a good schedule, I sometimes take some time just to really rack the brain for some great ideas for some videos. Number 4, what's a belief you used to hold firmly but later changed your mind about? That's a really good question. It's a really hard question. I would say physical fitness. I used to believe a lot and like really train really hard. And I'm not saying not to train hard. Like, I still train when I can, but at least like next year I'm gonna train a lot harder. But you don't need to like over train and kill yourself to get to like a good goal. Everything takes time. I used to try and rush everything, but now I really believe that taking your time is the best course for anything in life. So take your time, guys. Don't rush anything. What's a useless talent that you have? I have so many. I took up like a bunch of weird hobbies as a kid. Like, I can solve a Rubik's Cube really fast. I can use like a butterfly knife and do tricks. I have a bunch of like weird talents that I can do. I can make a really loud click with my tongue. Here, wait. I don't know. I can't do it, but it's super loud. I'll do that in like a later video. Do I play any sports? Not currently, but when I was younger, I played really high up soccer and basketball at one point, but mostly soccer. I was the team captain of my high school team in soccer. What is my zodiac sign? I'm a Leo. My birthday is in August. It's coming up in a few days actually. So yeah, guys, I'll do a birthday video. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is Interstellar. You really can't beat Interstellar. Like, it's so thought-provoking. It's so like beautiful. It's so like, the cinematography is crazy. The CGI is crazy. The acting is crazy. Matthew McConaughey played an amazing role. So Interstellar for sure. What is my favorite TV show? If we're counting just normal TV shows, I would have to go with Dexter. I watched that recently, like last year. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't finish it though, so no spoilers. If we're talking general film, like TV shows, One Piece. You guys know I love One Piece and anime. I got a little One Piece figure right here, a Luffy, that one of my friends got from me from vacation. But yeah, One Piece or Dexter. Do I have any hobbies. I would say ASMR is a hobby right now. I would say the gym is kind of a hobby. Video games, watching anime, just stuff like that. I do a lot of stuff. I'm a really busy person, so my hobbies are kind of just my day-to-day life. What's my favorite fashion or clothing brand? I've always worn a lot of Nike as a kid. Nike or Adidas, so I'd have to go with Nike as my favorite clothing brand. I like their shoes. I like their clothing because I'm a very active person. I like the active sportswear. So Nike for sure. Do I wear any designer? I don't know what that noise was. Do I wear any designer fragrances? If yes, which ones? Sorry, I'm looking at my designer fragrance shelf over there. I got 4. My favorite one is Stronger With You Intensely. But I also love Azara Most Wanted, and I have Jean Paul Gaultier Elixir. I forget what it's called, but Elixir, the gold bottle. It's really good too. But Stronger With You Intensely is my favorite. If you were granted 3 wishes by a genie, what would you wish for? Oh boy. Honestly, I'm a big peace guy. I don't like fighting, any type of fighting. I'd probably remove all conflicts across the world. I would wish for, as much as eternal life would suck, maybe a really long life, 150 years. But then everyone around me would die, so I don't know. And then honestly, the last one would be for $1 trillion. People say money doesn't buy happiness, but I think it does to an extent. So I would want a lot of money, because money makes the world go round, and you can never have too much money. What is my favorite food? I love a good steak. Oh my god, Maddie's dad makes the best steak. It's so good. It's so good. So yeah, steak for sure. I love meat. I'm a very carnivorous person. So yeah, steak it's gotta be up there. What made you want to start ASMR? Well, this can be really long or really short, but I'm gonna keep it short just because I still have 40 more questions. But what really made me want to start ASMR is just, I've always watched it for a while. My brother had the microphone. I'm like, you know what? I'll just give it a try. Also just the way it made me relax during COVID, especially. It was a really stressful time for me. Just ASMR had that relaxation effect on me, and I wanted to do that for other people. So hopefully I make you relax, you enjoy my videos, and I have that effect on you. So I really just wanted to help people out. That's my main goal. Who got you into ASMR? There's no one really specific. I think, I would say my favorite ASMR is Raffy Taffy. I like a lot of the male ASMRs due to tapping and stuff. JoJo's ASMR, there's a lot of them. There's no one particular, but there's a lot of ASMR artists that I really do enjoy watching. When did I start listening to ASMR? I would say the first time I ever truly listened to ASMR was probably grade 5 or 4, at a young age, just some random video that I saw on the internet. But when I first started consistently watching ASMR was COVID, so 2019, 2020, and then till now I've been watching ASMR. I saw these questions, I really like them. What's some advice for acne if you had any? I would say just embrace it, to be honest. I used to have acne. I'll show you a clip or a photo. I would say kind of bad acne. I've seen definitely some worse cases, but if you see now, my skin is a lot clearer. It was a journey. I used Accutane, the medicine. It was a long process, but my skin is really clear now. But yeah, my advice would be embrace it. Honestly, after talking to people who knew me when I had acne versus no acne, they'd be like, wow, I didn't even notice, even though I would constantly doubt myself. I wouldn't want to go outside, all that stuff. But truly, people, as much as they may look at you, be they don't really care. It's such a normal thing nowadays, and social media has really brought it to light. So I would say just embrace it. A lot of people go through the same thing. Depending upon your scale, of course, that could change, but just embrace it. Be yourself, be happy, and be confident in yourself, because you're all beautiful people. This is the second part of this question, but it says, what's some more advice trying to be confident if you have acne? Just be yourself. Like what I just said, not many people truly care. Like I'm sure people like will notice it, but they don't care or think about it. Like I have friends who have really bad acne, and I genuinely don't look at it, or I don't focus on it because I focus on who they are as a person. And I believe truly most people do that for you or anyone in general. So just be yourself. People will look at you more as a person than off your acne or what your skin is like. So just be yourself. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten? I've eaten a snail before, like a escargot. I would say it's probably the weirdest thing. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of crazy foods. I eat a lot of food, but not a lot of crazy foods, so probably escargot. Why do you think starting an ASMR? Why did you think of starting an ASMR channel? And who's your number one ASMR channel? Who's your number one ASMR artist right now? Right now, Raffy Taffy. He's a go-to. I quote him a lot in my videos. I've always enjoyed his tapping videos, especially his OG videos. Oh my god, they're so relaxing. And I think I answered why I wanted to start one earlier. So, my favorite thing about ASMR is helping people. That's the next question. Favorite thing about ASMR? My favorite thing is helping people. I love helping you guys relax. I love getting those comments where it's like, you helped me through a stressful week, or a stressful exam, or like a stressful time frame. And that's truly why I'm here. It's my favorite thing to do. That's my favorite thing about ASMR. What is my dream car? Oh boy, honestly, like a realistic one is a Subaru STI, but like I want it souped up, like a Subaru. I've always lived around Subaru cars, and the STI is just, it's so clean. Or a Supra, a Toyota Supra. Those are both some pretty sexy cars, I'll be honest. Or some type of McLaren. I love McLaren. My biggest pet peeve, I have two, is when people chew like obnoxiously loud, or when people chew on like cotton or like mitts. Like when little kids like chew on their cotton mitts and their teeth slide. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. So don't chew on cotton around me or chew loudly. What's the one thing that you've seen or has been said to you that will stick with you forever? That I've seen or I had a teacher once tell me that I was going to be other people's boss one day, and that I was like a really good leader. And I think that's always stuck with me, because I remember that was like grade 3 or 4. I've always had an impression that I like to help people and guide them in certain ways, and just having other people notice that about me too, and like that I have leadership qualities, it means a lot, because I strive to be as great as I can be, and as great of a person as I can be. And by helping others and guiding them in a leadership way, that's kind of like my whole goal in life, is to be a leader and someone like people can look up to and be like a role model. So I would say that's the thing that stuck with me most. Number 27, we're like just over halfway. What's something that most people wouldn't be able to guess about you? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe my age. I get a lot of like confusion about how old I am. Maybe I'll tell you guys soon, but a lot of people think I'm like 15 or like 25. So there's a lot of confusion, which I am somewhere in between that range, but there's a lot of confusion about my age, but I'll tell you guys soon for sure. What are some advice or posting tips when running a YouTube channel? I would say my biggest tip is consistency and luck. It's a lot of luck, so don't doubt yourself. Just be consistent and you'll have that one video pop off. Like for me, it was the ASMR with my girlfriend. All my videos were getting like 100 views until that video got 100,000. And now I'm almost at 20k, so it's all luck. And be consistent. Like my highest gaining area is when I'm posting a lot, like every day, every other day. So just be consistent. That's my biggest tip. And be yourself. Like, don't be someone you don't want to be online. Like I try to stay as true as possible online, because that's just who I am. I like being myself. So be consistent and be yourself, and people will find you. Your people will find you. What is my favorite music genre or artist, I can't pick a favorite genre or artist, but I'd say like I like everything except country music. I hate country music. So sorry to all of you who like country music, but it's just not my thing. I'm gonna be honest. Do I like Taylor Swift? I don't like her music per se. I listen to it, like my girlfriend's a Taylor Swift fan a bit. I'll listen to it in the car, but I would never put it on myself. And I respect her as an artist. She's so like super popular. She's a very talented musician, but she's not my favorite. I don't really like, I wouldn't say I like her. I appreciate her, but I don't like her. What are some cartoons that Kid Smethan enjoyed growing up? Are there any that have a special place in my heart? I watched a lot of like SpongeBob, The Backyardigans, Wonder Pets, all those like random cartoon kid shows. I wouldn't say any really stuck with me. Sorry. It's late. I've been up for so long. I'm so tired. I had a Red Bull, but I'm still so tired. Nothing really stuck with me, but like all those shows, the Backyardigans, like I said. Bob the Builder, Thomas the Tank Engine, all those cartoony shows. Yo Gabba Gabba, if you know, you know. In the Night Garden, that show was terrifying. I rewatched that recently. Yeah, a lot of kid shows. Nothing that really stuck with me though, to be honest. What's a place you'd like to visit because a certain show or film was filmed there? That's a really good question. Nothing really comes to mind, to be honest with that question. I would say like I'll go fictional with this. Avatar. I want to visit the Avatar world. It's super cool because I can't think of anything real life. So anything tropical, I guess, would be pretty close. What's an assumption you had of ASMR or ASMR artists before you started your channel, and how has creating ASMR changed that assumption? I guess in the beginning I really assumed that ASMR was just whispering into a microphone, and that it was super easy, but as you create your own content, you do realize there's a lot of variety in ASMR genres. Like there's roleplay ASMR, mukbangs, whispering, tapping. Like there's a lot you have to really like. It's kind of like choosing your niche in ASMR, whereas before I thought it was like a very broad category, but now I know it's very like, it's subjective. It's, how do I explain this? You find your own group in ASMR and you kind of stick with it. So I hope I'm a part of your group. What is my favorite Clash Royale deck besides Lumberloon? I really enjoyed playing Hog Cycle and Logbait. I'd say those two are for sure my favorite. Do you like tomatoes? Keep it short. I hate tomatoes unless it's in something that I don't realize. Like I like ketchup a lot, which is kind of contradicting, but I like ketchup. I like salsa. I like a lot of stuff, but I don't like tomatoes. Like on a burger or a sandwich, I don't like tomatoes. What are you and Maddie's favorite hobbies to do together, or hobbies in general? I mentioned my own hobbies, but Maddie and I, we're busy people. Whenever we're together, we do a lot. Like we like to shop together. Arcades, we like to go to the arcade. ASMR is a hobby we have with each other. She's very artistic, so we'll do like drawing or painting. We actually painted today. She loves Starbucks, so we'll do little Starbucks like study dates for school, stuff like that. Where was I? What would be your ideal future for your life? I would say a nice settled down life with Maddie. She's my girlfriend. I hope to make her my wife one day. So Maddie, if you're watching this, I love you. A nice settled down family life without too much like work stress, or we get to travel a lot. Like just a life with a good family. I'm a big family man, so I would hope to have a nice family in the future. Do you like to travel? If so, where would you like to travel to? I don't mind traveling. I'm a very home-bodied person generally, but traveling is, I do enjoy seeing new places. I really want to go to Europe. I've been to Scotland before. That was last summer actually. But I really want to go to like Switzerland, England, Ireland. I like the coast, to be honest. I want to go to Italy, France, Spain, all those countries, Portugal. There's a lot of really beautiful places I'd like to go. So mainly Europe. I do like to travel, yes. What's my favorite type of food? I would say protein, like meats. I love meat, like a good steak, chicken nuggets, dino nuggies, all that stuff. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I like protein, so meat. I'd say meat. What is my favorite holiday? I love Christmas. That sounded weird. Christmas, Xmas. Yeah, I love the lights, the music, the presents, the family, the food. What can't you like about Christmas? What is a goal that I currently have for myself? Make some bread. I want money. I'm working like a job, a part-time job. I got a couple side hustles. I do YouTube. I want to save up some money, put it aside just for the future. I'm really planning ahead right now in my life. This is just a crucial time for me, and I need money. So a goal is to make more money, and also YouTube. I want to focus a lot on YouTube for now. We're almost at 20K. A really big goal that I have eventually is 100K. I want the plaque, put it up on my wall. That's like a huge goal. If I got the plaque for 100K, I think I'd cry. Yeah, off to the second page. Alright, question number 42. We're getting to the end. If you're enjoying this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. If I never got to your question, leave one in the description below. I'll try my best to answer it. But yeah, check out my TikTok, my Instagram, everything in the description. What is a trigger that we will never likely see on your channel and why? In the past, I've done role plays, but I would say you'll never really see me do a role play. Not that I find them weird or anything. It's just like I have a bunch of family and friends that watch my videos who might think it's weird, and I don't really want to see them, or I don't want them to see me like acting. But there's definitely like gonna be some time where I'll try a role play. I've done a couple but deleted them, so we'll see. Sorry. Tired. I'll edit this and post it and then go to bed. Where was I? What is your favorite ASMR trigger? What's my sister's and what's my girlfriend's favorite ASMR trigger? I think Maddie and I both really enjoy tapping. I have a candle here, I'll tap on it. But I really enjoy tapping. My sister doesn't really watch ASMR, I don't think. So I can't give you her favorite trigger. So I'll ask her later and put in the comments maybe. Do you go to the gym? And do you have any tips or any routine to stay fit? I do go to the gym. I've been going for about 2 years now with my dad. He's a really big guy, big gym guy. I would say tips is just be healthy. Train till failure, like every set, every rep, go as hard as you can. Train consistently, as hard as you can, be healthy, and please do not compare yourself to others. Everyone's journey is different. You go at your own pace. Some people may progress faster, you may progress slower. Just take it at your own pace. Everyone's route is different. And yeah, just trust yourself, trust your body. Know when to take breaks too. Breaks are super important. But yeah, consistency. Don't compare yourself to others and take breaks. Those are my big 3 tips for fitness. What is my favorite video game? That is a really hard question. I would say currently, I've been playing a lot of Roblox, a lot of Type Soul. If you know, you know. Type Soul in the chat. That's it's a really fun game on Roblox. I would say all-time favorite game is Apex Legends. That's probably the only game I could have gone pro in. I was really good at Apex. Like, I'd beat all the pro streamers. I'd be in their streams. I was really good at Apex Legends. I had a lot of fun on that game. What is your least favorite trigger? I would say my least favorite trigger is like you still. Thank you for watching. But those cards, I hate them so much. I love this question. If you could travel to any fictional universe from a movie or a TV show / book, where would you go? I actually thought about this question before making the video, and I would definitely travel to the world of Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I loved watching it as a kid. I always played imagination scenarios in my head where Pokemon were real. But yeah, I would love to train Pokemon, catch Pokemon, live alongside some Pokemon. So for sure, Pokemon. What do I enjoy doing in the summertime? I love going to the beach. I like going to the beach. I like playing volleyball, spike ball, basketball outside. I like being active. I just like being outdoors in the summer. I like going to my cottage, tubing, swimming. I have a pool, so swimming. There's a lot of stuff I really like doing. Just being outside mainly is my favorite thing. My favorite band and anime. I would say my favorite band is the Arctic Monkeys. I love the Arctic Monkeys. I've been listening to them for a long time. I've always enjoyed their music, the sound. So for sure the Arctic Monkeys. My favorite anime, if you guys don't know already, is One Piece. I love One Piece. It's so good. If you've never seen it and you have the time to commit to it, watch One Piece. I promise you, you won't regret it. Where are you from? And what is your favorite One Piece character? For those of you who don't already know, I'm Canadian. It's been mentioned in my past videos, but yeah, I live in Canada, so I love drinking maple syrup. I have a pet moose. I live in an igloo. All that stereotypical stuff. What is my favorite One Piece character? I would say either Zoro or Doflamingo. I love Doflamingo. He's so cool. And Zoro is just getting cooler and cooler by the progressing of the anime. So one of those two. I can't pick really. What element would you like to bend the most? This is the best question. I remember when I saw this pop up on my feed, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to answer this. If this is Avatar The Last Airbender based, you're the GOAT. I forget who asked this, but you're the GOAT. I loved that show as a kid. I would say the element I would bend the most, sorry that was loud, is earth. I would be an earthbender because I like being strong and lifting rocks, shooting them at people, all that stuff. And there's also, if you're talking about Avatar, there's metal bending, lava bending. There's so many cool side parts that I could learn that really excite me, or fire bending, but mostly earth. This is the last question. What is one thing you can't live without? Honestly, I would say my bed, my phone, or my girlfriend. One of those three things. I'm kind of obnoxiously on my phone a lot. That's how I make my YouTube videos. I talk to friends, all that stuff. My bed, I love sleeping. I'm a big sleeper. I think last night I slept 14 hours, so make sure you guys get your beauty sleep. And my girlfriend, that's self-explanatory. She means the world to me. Super important to me. And I can't live without her. And family too. I love my family. I'm just a loving guy. What can I say? But yeah, that was the last question. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who took the time out of their day to think and type up a question, or a few. Some of you put so many questions. But thank you for taking interest in me, the channel,